A stands for autocratic, when you tell someone what to do without them getting any say whatsoever. Then you have the B stands for bureaucratic, where there's a system or process or procedure put in place that allows people to achieve a goal. And C stands for charismatic. Charismatic is when you use your personal energy or enthusiasm to get people excited and moving behind you to make sure that happens. And then D stands for democratic or participative leadership style. D is that democratic is you never make a decision as a leader until you ask others what they think. And those four, I like to actually have leaders look at them and say, what's your ratios? So if those four added up to 100%, which percent of the time do you use autocratic? What percent do you use bureaucratic? What percent do you use charismatic and democratic? And ask them to really think about how they're using that time and what kind of leadership styles they use. Now, interestingly, rarely do people get it right. Meaning, I will ask their direct reports the same questions. And ultimately, the answers are usually quite different. But that's an eye-opener. So what type of style am I using most? And is it appropriate? You see, people often put down autocratic, but there are times when autocratic is perfectly appropriate. I remember once I was coaching an emergency room physician, Sha, and he started laughing. He said, if I don't use autocratic, somebody's going to die. So I have to use autocratic. So there are times, and by the way, bureaucratic has a bad name too, but the truth is sometimes if you're in a highly regulated industry, in insurance or in finance, you need bureaucratics to some extent. So you really have to find that balance. I don't think there's one particular leadership style that's best. I think there's one that's best for each particular situation that you're in.